Hey guys, here's a deck profile for the Super Samurai defense deck that really is really interesting. So got Bill here and go ahead and start it off.
First, you need to run a 3 of Giant Rat. He searches your Big Ben K when he's destroyed. So,
Okay.
that's a must-have. 3 Big Ben K.
Right.
He's your boss monster. He makes it so that all super heavies on the field can attack in defense position using their defense points as their attack points.
He's a gigantic kiss my ass.
He's got 3,500 defense, so he's pretty tough to get over. 3 blue brawler, just for defense. 2,000 defense. He can't be destroyed by battle. He can be machine duped because he's got 0 attack.
That's what it's like.
3 swordsmen, Superheavy Samurai swordsman. A lot of people only run 2 of him, if any at all. His effect makes it so that whenever a super heavy monster on your side of the field battles an opponent's monster, your opponent's monster's attack and defense become 0 permanently.
It's a really good card.
I'm just looking at what Bill has in terms of cards.
3 super heavy samurai scales. They search from
Did
your.
you have Mirror Force? Flip back one.
I can't do. They're searchers for the
Yeah,
graveyard,
Mirror Force.
so that
Wonderful
if
card.
your blue brawler is in the graveyard, you can search or you can instantly make
Bribe. I love
a
Dark
Gurai Knight.
Bribe. Good, you can only have one of each. I have all those.
Basically, he's your
Are you
debris
stealing his
dragon.
cards? Or?
Yeah. 2 Machina Gear Frame. This deck,
Bill, I think he's stealing your cards.
I use this.
He has Polymerization and 2
Bro.
Exodia pieces.
We're doing a deck profile.
Oh, sorry.
2 Machina Gear Frame. This deck actually works really good with the Machina engine. So you get your gear frame out to search your fortress, and then if you have a Big Ben K in your hand and you don't want to sack for it, you can dump it in the graveyard with Fortress effect, Special Summon Fortress, and he's a beater,
Just a 25 beater.
pretty much. 3 Soulfire Suit. Pretty good card. If a super heavy monster on the field or on your side of the field is targeted for a card effect, or would be destroyed by a card effect or battle, you can pitch it from your hand, and that monster can't be destroyed by battle or card effect that turn. 3 Soulbang Cannon. When it's in the graveyard, while you have a super heavy monster on the field, and your opponent attacks that super heavy monster, you can banish it from the graveyard, blow up all monsters on the field, and each player takes 1,000 damage. So it's field wipe.
Now, now, you're playing these. I know there's more. I have no idea what the other ones are. But why just those 2?
The other ones, I have one of them here. Soul Shield Wall. It's really not that good. It makes your super heavy gain, 1,200 defense?
And that's by discarding it, or is that by equipping it to it?
No, Soul Shield Wall is an equip card. You equip it to a super heavy. It gains 1,200 defense. And if an opponent's monster attacks the super heavy, you can detach this card, send it to the graveyard. The attack is negated, but your super heavy monster's defense is permanently 0. So Soul Shield Wall is pretty much useless.
That makes sense.
I forget what this one does. Soulbreaker Armor. It's another equip card. All the soul cards are equip cards. Your super heavy monster loses 1,000 defense, and it can't be destroyed by battle. Is it? Can I destroy a battle? Yeah. So, it makes it so your super heavy loses defense points, and no one wants that.
Fair enough.
What was the other one? Kabuto? Yeah. There's another super heavy monster called Super Heavy Samurai Kabuto. There he is. What's his name? If your opponent special summons a monster, you can change as many attack position super heavy monsters you control as possible to defense position. This card's useless because you're never going to have your super heavies in attack position. So.
Well, what about your little debris guy that brings stuff back? He's the only one that doesn't change to defense by itself.
Yeah, the scales.
Yeah. He's the only one that doesn't change by itself. So pretty much, I mean, I would throw at least one Kabuto in there just so you can have another target for scales. Because right now your only target is that blue guy for exceed purposes.
Yeah.
So.
But the only real reason you're gonna ever summon scales
is to overlay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Which
there's no reason for Kabuto anymore.
Okay.
One machine, a mega form. I don't know why. I just kind of threw him in there.
Yeah, I was wondering how come you don't just play 3 fortresses and take that one out.
I pulled it out of a pack. It sounded pretty good. Thought I'd run it, see how it worked. It doesn't.
That's not staying.
One Redox, really good card. Pitch him and another Earth to special summon one Earth from graveyard.
Actually, it pitches one Earth and he's just basically monster reborn.
Oh yeah.
You can special summon from either player's graveyard, so.
So this is great with the Fortress Ben-K combo.
Alright.
So, summon Fortress by pitching Big Ben-K. Then
you pitch another Earth with Redox to get Big K.
Then pitch Redox and another Earth to special summon Ben-K. Because you have to get Big Ben-K on the field, or else the deck is worthless.
Right.
Scrap Recycler. One Scrap Recycler just to, get cards out of the graveyard back to deck.
Right.
Don't know if that's going to stay. But.
Yeah, I suggest playing Foolish Burial in replace of it.
2 Machine Duplications. Great card in this deck. All Super Heavy monsters have really low attack points. So if you have a Big Ben-K on the field, which has 1,000 attack, you can equip it with Twin Swords of Flashing Light Trice, which decreases the equipped monster's attack by 500, which makes it targetable for Machine Dupe. And it can attack twice.
So you get out 3 Big Ks, and they just swing it for 35 apiece.
Yeah. Or you can Forbidden Lance, make him lose 800, then Machine Dupe him. And Machine Dupe helps out with Blue Brawler.
Right.
To get a wall on the field. 1 MST, just cause.
Just to have that one blind MST.
Yep. Gotta have some luck in the deck. 1 Geki, clear the field.
Because why not?
Great card. They got unbanned, why not use it? 1 Unity.
UNITY.
Unity's effect is select 1 monster on the field. It gains defense points equal to the combined defense points of all face-up monsters on your side of the field. So, 1 Big Ben-K, along with 2 other Big Ben-Ks, along with 2 other Blue Brawlers, is somewhere in the range of 10,000. So, great game finisher. 2 Call of the Haunted, just to get that Big Ben-K back from the graveyard.
It's all about getting him back.
Yep. 1D Prison, one bottomless, just to banish. Get rid of those VLSs.
Just staple traps.
Yep. And one broken blocker.
Okay.
Broken blocker, whenever your opponent attacks over a monster with defense points higher than its attack points, activate broken blocker and special summon 2 more monsters of the same name from your deck. So if someone attacks, happens to
any of your Super Samurais, you activate that and you get 2 more from the deck.
Pretty much.
That's actually a really tech card for this deck.
A lot of people like to run D2 Shield, which doubles the defense points of a monster on the field. But, you know,
Yeah.
I don't have any, so. Extra deck, the only real 2 cards that you need are...
What's the end of the game after turn 10?
Yeah, just to search out those samurais.
Yeah, the Gear Giant X. That you use the Gear Giant X with, where is it? Scales. Scales and Blue Brawler equal Gear Giant.
Always good to have one of these.
And a Gear Giant detach, and you can search a Machina Gear Frame and summon Gear Frame, search the Fortress, pitch Bin K, play the Fortress.
It's all about getting Fortress out.
Bin K.
That's it. That combo gets out Fortress. You got one more.
Do I?
One more card.
Oh. Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. I don't know why I run it. It's a ghost rare. It's shiny. I like it.
The fact that it's Ghost Rare, he puts it in his deck.
Why not? I mean, it's level 4.
Alright.
Why you run this one?
That is Super Samurais.
Yes.